Hey YouTube, today I am back with a new little segment, I guess. Today I'm gonna be doing a Q&A slash mukbang slash chit chat slash car chronicles slash I don't know. So I'm in my neighborhood. I'm parked in a really weird spot. Where I'm parked at though, it means something to me because when I found out that my best friend died, I came to this park because he loved nature, and I just cried for like 6 hours here. So, and I have not been back to this park since then, so that's really crazy to me. But I'm here. This is like a safe zone for me, so I'm ready to just run my mouth. So, mukbang, you know? I never did a mukbang before. So, today, let me tell y'all what we finna snack on. Let me tell you motherfuckers what's finna go down. So, if you're from Chicago, you know motherfucking BABAS, baby. BABAS, baby. Now, for future references, my mukbangs is only a mukbang, what the fuck ever you want to call it, mukbang. It's only going to be Chicago originated restaurants. If it's not from Chicago, it ain't on this channel. So, if you're from out of town and you want to know what's good in Chicago, check me out, sis. So let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what the fuck is going down. The motherfucking baby, I ain't flipping the camera, but this is what we have today. You know. Can y'all see this? Lord Jesus, look at that. This is a crispy chicken Philly and fries with mouth sauce. Y'all people love saying y'all got mouth sauce and other places, but baby, you don't. Only place I probably could believe it has mouth sauce is like nowhere, because this is it. You gotta say our grace. I've never said my grace out loud. Should I tell you my grace? Nah. To God be the glory. Okay, so the first topic I want to talk about is let's just get it out the way. Carona motherfucking virus. Bitch ain't got shit on me. So, as y'all know, or as you may not know, I am a person with an unpopular opinion. All the time, I have the unpopular opinion. I don't believe in what this person believes in. I believe in something completely different for all these deep ass reasons. And I'm just really in tune with myself as a person. My spirituality is really strong. I'm not easy bent, and I've had my own experiences as to why I believe what I believe. I am just real like big on not trusting the government, because I feel like these are the same people that put us in slavery. Me as my people, my brown and black people, put us in slavery, deprived of us our rights, make us look like shit in the media, make people really think that we don't have no fucking common sense, make our separate our families. And yes, we are naive to a lot of things, so we allow it. But I mean, as slaves, you could not read, you could not learn, you could not educate yourself. And now for you all to say that we have to go to school and the only way that we can be successful is if we're educated, but you have to realize things are passed down through generations. So once you're ignorant, you pass on your ignorance. And some chains are harder to break. So it's really hard for me to believe somebody that claims they want us to win. It's hard for me to believe that. I'm not a really big fan of this coronavirus because like and not saying like I want it or nothing like that. Nobody wants it, but just saying like I don't really believe it. And like, yeah, I know people are dying, dropping dead, whatever, but we don't really know why they're dying. We have no clue. We're going off of what TV says. And y'all ever seen a movie and how they make shit look real? Just saying, it could be the same shit, but you know, I guess that's too much, whatever. But yeah, I don't really believe in it. I'm not dumb. I'm not dirty. And for people that think that if you spray Lysol on yourself, put hand sanitizer on yourself, wash your hands, them things, and buying tissue, those 4 things are gonna save you from getting coronavirus, you're dumb. Because if the virus is that strong and that deadly, no matter what you do, you're gonna contract it. And by telling people to stay in the house, I feel like it makes no sense, because it makes no sense because people are going to have to go outside. So if they really want us to stay in the house, they would drive around in trucks and provide us with toiletry baskets. They would provide us with weekly or monthly groceries. They would do that, but they're not doing that. And they're also telling you that if you have coronavirus, you have no problem. You can go right home. It cannot be that serious. And a lot of celebrities are getting it, but they're claiming they have no symptoms. And common sense tells me if I don't have symptoms, why am I getting tested? If somebody paid me $100,000 to say I got coronavirus, I'm gonna say it. That's all I'm gonna say. And I know you will too. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of it. I don't think that people should take it lightly, because the scientists and the government, they can definitely make weapons out of diseases, for sure. But this one, I think this is a test. I think this is a test to see how weak-minded and controllable we really are, that they faked the virus to make us like terrified. And you can take whatever precautions you want. I do have masks, I have gloves, and I have all of this stuff, but I'm not walking around shaking in my boots. And God does not want us to fear anything but him, so I will not fear anything but God, especially a virus that's man-made. I'm just not going to do that. If this was God's plague, we can't run, so staying in the house ain't gonna do shit. If this was a disease that was going to kill us off and we're going to die if we get it, we can't run, because it is what it is. If it's that contractable and it's that easy to spread, it can go through your chimney, it can go through your vents, it can go through the cracks of your windows, it can go on your mail, it can go on all of that. They would have stopped all of that shit, but they didn't, because they know that it's not that serious, and they still want you to pay your fucking bills. But whatever. So yeah, I'm not gonna live my life in fear. I'm not doing that. I'm covered in the Holy Spirit. I'm covered in the name of Yahshua, and that's just fucking that. I'm not about to walk around and be scared of that shit. This shit's so good. Essential. Okay, moving on to the next topic. Friendships. That's what I was gonna talk about. So nowadays, I be seeing a lot of people like say like, oh, I wish I had friends. I say that shit all the time. I have friends, but not as many as I used to have, to where I feel like I'm good on friends. And that's for many reasons. I just feel like people grow apart, and when I was going through like my spiritual awakening, I just didn't agree with a lot of shit that people did, and I stopped talking to a lot of people, like not even responding to shit. And I mean, now I feel like I could have handled it different, but at the same time, I feel like what's meant is meant and what's not is not. So it is what it is. But I do miss having all these friends that I can call, because sometimes I get bored and I'm like, damn, I wish I could call my friend, or I wish I can go out of town and see my friend, or this. But at the same time, it's like, if we was friends right now, would it be the same? You know what I'm saying? And it's some stuff that and it's some people that do things and really don't realize like what they did wrong. And when I get hurt by a friend, it really hurt me more than like if I was in a relationship and got hurt, because I feel like as a friend, I choose you to be a part of my family, and what we do and what we deal with should just be like, it should be real. And I'm not saying that I'm a perfect friend. I'm not. I've done things that I just feel like that was just not a good friend, and I don't regret it, but I wish I just would have thought different at that time, if that makes sense. Because things happen for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all. This is so good. I don't know how to do no mukbang and talk at the same time. I don't know how to do that. But yeah, like, also I wasn't raised to talk with my mouth full. But yeah, I just think friends nowadays are like non-existent for a lot of people, because everybody raised different, and we all grown up, and so I can see like how we all separate and stuff. But I do feel like we should have more respect for each other as people, and that will make it easier for us to be friends and have better relationships, because really what boils down to people not fucking with somebody is because this person is not giving them the respect or not tending to things how they want to be tended to. Hey bro, y'all bitch, these shits is so good. It's so good. And I do see people that's real close and friends, and I'm like, damn, that shit thorough. Like, it's a blessing to have friends that you could really count on. And like, I always have problems with like friends, for real. And I'm not blaming nobody. A lot of it to me is on me, because how I respond to stuff. Like I told you, I get hurt for real. I be mad as fuck, and I don't disrespect people. I don't. I'll disrespect you if you disrespect me. I don't give a fuck who it is, bro. If you disrespecting me, I'm on that, because I don't disrespect people. Like, I'm never the initiator when it comes to disrespect. If you saying something to me that you would not want me to say back to you, what are you doing? Clearly you find it disrespectful, so don't say it to me. No, but like, I'm always pushing my friends to be better, and pushing them to do more, and pushing them to think straight and think better, because I've been through things earlier than the average person. So I'm already like, bro, don't even deal with that. Or I've seen it, and I've seen like what happened. So I'm always like, nah, bro, do this. And people really like don't like that, like, at all. People do not like that. And I really just learned that people don't like that. They don't like for you to they don't like to feel like you think you better than them, or you doing something, or you trying to tell them something. I don't know. They just don't like advice, I guess. Like, if you're my friend, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I would want you to tell me the truth. Like, if you're in a bad relationship and I see like this boy don't care about you, he using you and all this stuff, I'm gonna tell you. If you take it as I'm jealous because that happened, if you take it as I'm not a real friend or whatever, then we can't be friends, because I refuse to sit around and watch my friends belittle themselves, and I'm not going to stop saying something. I'm not. It ain't my place, but at the same time, if you my bitch, you my bitch. I'm gonna tell you, bro. You can't do that shit. And I'm a very blunt person. People are really intimidated by that for some reason. I admire people speaking up for themselves, because it's hard. It really is hard. I admire people for sticking up for themselves, speaking up for themselves. So I'm always straightforward with how I say stuff. People think I got an attitude 90% of the time, which irritates the fuck out of me. But I just don't have like a cheerful face. My face looks serious. Like right now, I look like I'm going in, but I'm not. I'm going in on this motherfucking food though. Motherfucking food was good. But yeah, friends, I don't know. Still haven't gotten that one. I don't know how y'all do this shit, bro. I do not even my mouth open. I can't. That's why that shit's so long, because I can't do both. So I asked all of my followers on my platforms, Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram. I don't really use Twitter. Don't like Twitter. They too fucking sensitive. What what they want to know about me, or what kind of questions do they have, personal or general. So I only got like a few. I don't know, whatever. So the first question I got was, where did you learn to do makeup? Basically, I was always like really into like fashion and like hair and makeup. I liked it. Makeup probably was one of the last things that I was like interested in growing up, because I didn't have access to it, I guess. But my senior year of high school, I had like prom, graduation, all of that stuff. And my homecoming for senior year, I got my makeup done at Sephora. Now, the lady who did my makeup was white. I don't think that white women can't do dark people makeup, because it's like me saying I can't do some light skin makeup. But I don't think she was versatile. That's all I'm gonna say. Because my makeup to me just looked really... It wasn't bad, it wasn't ugly. I just did not really care for it. Like, maybe my melanin. I don't need all that fucking powder. I don't need all that. Let it glow. Some bronzer on this shit, okay? That's me. I didn't like it. It just really pissed me off. And I was thinking like, oh my God, I don't want my prom makeup to be bogus. I don't want graduation makeup. Blah, 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 blah. And my birthday was coming up. So I started really getting into it. I always used to like lipsticks. I love lipsticks. One thing about me, if I do not like how somebody do something for me, I swear to God, I'm going to learn how to do it myself. They got one chance. I don't care who do it. One chance to mess it up. I'm going to learn how to do it myself. And that's exactly what happened. Then my aunties, they both, on one on my mom's side, one on my dad's side, they both are super girly. They like hair, like makeup. They kept me on my toes as being a woman growing up. So that was they were a really big part of me transitioning into this field. Like going into my college, like my senior summer, going into college, I really got into it. Like really got into makeup, and it just stuck, and I'm flawless, taking off with it, baby. The next question is, what kind of products or businesses can still make money despite a pandemic? I think that's how you pronounce that. I think that it really just depends on the consumers, and it also depends on the I feel like it depends on consumers, because if you ever seen Hunger Games, when Katniss and Peter went to the Capitol, and you know it was like colonies living fucking bogus, but when Peter and Katniss went to the Capitol, they it was so many rich people. They had makeup, they had their hair done and nails, all type of stuff. And where they're from, that shit is not needed because they don't have the money for it. But in the Capitol, they got the money for it. Even though all of that shit was going on, they had money and shit. They wasn't affected by it. So I feel like if you're rich and you don't have those worries, anything you buy, any business can make money off you. I'll make money off you. As long as your service and your products are up to par, you're gonna make money. Next question I had was, how has it been for you with your business when it comes to vendors and getting shipment? It's cool. It's not really that big of a deal. I probably only had like 2 issues with my vendor, but we talked, they fixed it. Cool. It really just depends on you. You just have to be on your P's and Q's. Never run out of stuff. Don't sell out. Do not sell out. If you sell out, you're losing money, and you're probably going to have to wait. You never know what the fuck happened. Like now, people that are getting shit from China, they're fucked because people don't want to deliver nothing from China. People don't want to send stuff or pick up packages from China, or you have to wait. But what if you are somebody that has that clientele with some celebrities? Like, I still want this because so and so ain't got it, whatever. Now you don't have it, you losing money. So vendors, me and my vendor, we cool. I have a whole bunch of different vendors. I'm just gonna say that they're cool. I just ask a lot of questions. Don't feel like you cannot ask a lot of questions. Ask for pictures, ask for samples, ask for all of that, because you paying for it. You putting your name on that item, you putting your name on that product. You got to know what you're selling. You got to make sure you like it. You can't sell something to somebody that you wouldn't even buy. That don't make sense. So it's been a cool process. Like I said, I just had experience where just don't sell out. That's all I'm saying. My next question is, what do you do for work and do you enjoy it? That's a really long question for me to answer. I'm already running my mouth because I'm trying to eat at the same time. But I am a stylist at a store. I don't like putting out my personal business like that because I also am a freelance makeup artist. I am an entrepreneur, CEO first, because my business comes first. I am, I guess you could say I'm a YouTuber too. I make YouTube videos. I dabble in delivery services. Like, I do a lot of stuff, and I'm not even gonna cap. I do a lot. I like all type of incomes because I don't want to rely on things, because like right now, both of my jobs, the freelance makeup artist and the stylist, I can't work with those places right now because of the Carona Virus. And if I was to rely on those two as my incomes, I would be gone. Never put your lives into the hands of somebody else. Never do that. Make sure you're on top of something. The goal is to have a residual income. That's the goal. Period. The next question is, what goal did you set for the rest of the year? Set for yourself the rest of the year. My goal is to make $1 million. My first $1 million. And that's just in general. I really don't try to set goals unless I know I'm gonna work towards it, because I know how I am. Like, I can say, "Ooh, tomorrow I'm not gonna do this," and I'm gonna do it. Like, it's hard for me. I'm not a very disciplined person, and that's one thing I do struggle with. But yeah, one of my goals is to make $1 million. Another one of my goals is to have a bigger fan base and reach 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I really want to take my YouTube channel serious because I love doing this. Like, just venting, to me, this is really what it is. It's venting, and people are interested in venting, and I can get feedback and all of that stuff. So my next question is, what inspired you? My failure is really what inspired me. And like, not to be all sad and shit, but like, growing up, I didn't really have like the support on what I wanted to do personally. Like, this was looked at as like a dream for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people don't accomplish this. So like, what your family wants you to do is just go to work, go to school, get a career, graduate college. And I've always known like that's not for me. The only college I ever really wanted to go to was UCLA. Could not get in that with them grades. So I just did not have like the drive anymore, because it's not what I wanted. And I'm a my way of the highway type of person. And yeah, like, my failure of not getting the things that I want and doing what I want when I want, it inspired me, because I'm impulsive. I'm an Aries. I need it now. I want it now. I don't want to do it because I can go do this. I need options. I just need it. Like, I need what I need. I want what I want. And not being able to do that, people don't understand how that makes me feel. Like, my family is an inspiration to me too. My dad is an entrepreneur as well. He's always been a hustler as long as I can remember. And like, seeing the things that he did and how people looked up to him, like my cousins and stuff, how they looked up to him, I just thought like that was so beautiful. And like, this is my father, like that's my dad, and I want to be like that. But I want to be the woman that I want to be the woman that niggas want to be. That's how hard I want. Like, I want my hustle to go crazy. Like, I want to do it all. And I've always been this creative person, to where I want to do this, do this, do this, do that, do this, do that, do that. And like, seeing how disciplined my mom was when she was in nursing school, bro, what? I've never seen nobody that disciplined. And like, that's why like being disciplined is a real big goal of mine, because I know I can do it. If she did it, I know I could do it. But it just really take a lot. And like, that, the fact that she did it and she accomplished it is just like, it's beautiful to me. Like, somebody really was disciplined. She really did what she had to do, like for me, for her, and for whatever. Like, she did what she had to do as a woman. And like, that's beautiful to me. I fucks with that. So yeah, my failure really is a big part though. Yeah, I hate failing. I hate asking for shit. So I gotta go get it on my own. And that's what it is. My next question is, what made you start a business? Really, like I answered in the last one, like, I really know that I cannot work for nobody. Like, I have not had the best experiences working for people. My job now as a stylist, that is the only job I feel like I'm cool and content at. But like the other jobs, like working at a desk, can't do that shit. It drives me nuts. Like, I get what people say, like, oh, you gotta do what you gotta do if you want to do that. Bro, that shit drives me bananas. Like, I feel, I've never been in jail, but I feel like I'm in jail. Like, I can't think in this fucking box. Like, I hated being in a cubicle. I hated that shit. And like, yeah, the benefits is nice and all that stuff, but when they want to let you go, bitch, you're gonna be on your ass. Okay? I just didn't like that. I just knew I couldn't work for nobody, and like, I knew that I was gonna always have a business. When I was like in 4th grade, no, when I was in 5th grade, I started, was it 5th grade? 6th grade. 5th or 6th grade, I don't know, one of them. I started making jewelry and selling it. I used to make so much money, y'all. Then I was in high school, I was selling snacks, fruities, all types. I was that person. My locker was bussin', G. I had a locker with one of the most demonic ass little boys in that school. He was my locker partner. Our locker was buzzing hot. Like, the streets was hot on that locker, G. I swear to God. I used to have so many lockers. Like, I used to have like my boyfriend, I had a locker. I used to use his old locker. I used to moved in with him. my boyfriend and I had a locker. I used to use my old locker that had snacks. I used to use my cousins. I had hella cousins that would school me. I used to use their lockers. I used to use my friend locker. I used to have stuff in my teacher's classroom because they did not want us to sell stuff. Bro, what? I'm not going. Like, I'm making my money. I had so many lockers. Like, I used to cut people out snacks. Like, nah, let me use your locker today. Bro, they booked me one time. My grandma called it that, like, yeah, shit. I wanted that they was eating my fruities, all of that. I was so mad. But yeah, like, this has been embedded in me for so long. I really don't have a like direct answer, but like that's some of the reasons why I feel like why I started a business. The next question is, what is the hardest thing you ever had to do? The hardest thing I ever had to do was follow my dreams. That was the hardest thing I ever had to do. Following my dreams. Hold on. Oh. Right now, this is my dream. Sorry if I chew funny. My wisdom tooth going in. That should be hurting. But yeah, following my dreams is probably the hardest thing I ever had to do. Because you really have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice a lot. You have to sacrifice your time, your money, your friends, your family, and really like go in. Like, you really have to go in and really just go after what you want. Like, you have to deal with a lot of judgment. Oh, get a job, get a real job, go to school, do this, do that. You need to make sure you're doing this. And it's just like, y'all don't even realize the wealthiest people did not go to school. The wealthiest people did not get a degree. I want to be that. Like I said, I want to be the bitch that niggas want to be. And I want to be the girl that everybody look up to. That's what I want. Will it feed an ego of mine? Probably. But at the end of the day, that's what I dream about. That's what I dream about. And I sometimes I can't control it. I tried to go to school. I tried to get a corporate job. I tried to work with the city. I tried to give back to my community. Like, and not in the sense of like donating stuff, but just like working with the community. I do not like corruption. I do not like corruption. And that's all I was getting was, this is corrupted. I despise of cheating people, like doing people dirty as fuck. I don't like that. And behind their face, where you can't even be 100 and be real and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like, I don't want to be a part of none of that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie to nobody and tell them that this is your only way out. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. No. So me quitting my job and being like, fuck these jobs. Like my last job, I had a really good job, my last job. And it was I was doing something that meant something to me, but it was just like, I knew I wasn't supposed to be there. And like the people I was working with, they were so evil and like they hated. I don't know if they hated me, but just like, I just was an issue for them. And I'm an issue to a lot of people. And I realized that, and I'm okay with that. But what you're not gonna do is disrespect me because of your personal issues. If I've never said anything crazy to you, or if I didn't say anything crazy to you today, do not say nothing crazy to me out of sight of your neck because you feel like it. It's not gonna happen. Don't try to belittle me and talk to me like I'm stupid, because that's not what's gonna happen. And that right there, that last job was my button. That was my button. Like, we gone, bitch. We out of here, bitch. We ain't doing this no more. Ain't nobody finna keep talking to me crazy and thinking I'm gonna die without this fucking job, bro. I don't need this shit, bro. I was born with nothing and I survived. I was born with nothing and I made it. Like, this material plane ain't gonna fucking save me from hell. I don't care about this shit, bro. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do while I'm here in physical. I'm gonna do it, because when my best friend died, like, that showed me another thing. He died around that same time I started that job. That showed me, like, you don't matter, because he was such a really great person. Like, I've never met nobody like that. Like, that was just themselves. I loved that about him, because I'm myself, and he was unapologetically himself. Like, dressed how he wanted, talked to treated people how he wanted, despised of their character, and I admired that, like, for real. And for me to lose somebody like that, it's like, it's not that many people out here like that I can just really, like, be vulnerable and be myself with. And this person was so great. It's like, death knows nothing but death. And I refuse to live my life and not do what I want to do, because no matter how good of a person and how great of a heart you have, death comes. Death comes, and it kills you. And that's it. I want to live my life and know that if I die tomorrow, I did what I came here to do, and that's just to be myself. And I refuse to not be myself. I just refuse. You can hate me, you could not like me, but I'm gonna be myself, because God created me specially for just me. You do not have to be around me, you do not have to like me, but I don't care. So that was all the questions. I didn't mean to end it like super emotional, but yeah. So that was all my questions. This video is already fucking long. I didn't even finish my food, y'all, because I really do not know how to do this shit. This mukbang ass shit. But guess what? Like I said, y'all, my goal is my YouTube channel to grow. So you better motherfucking like, comment, and subscribe. You better ding that motherfucking bell. I need to stop cursing before YouTube really get on me. Ding that bell. Ding that bell. Ding it, baby. Baby. Ding that bell, baby. Like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell, baby. That's all I'm saying, baby. And send me some video ideas. Like, what do y'all want to see? Like, oh, a goal I have for myself this year is to get my own place, and I'm gonna get it. Manifestation is a key to life. Y'all better recognize it. Pray, meditate, do what you gotta do. Manifest that shit. But video 45 minutes long. I'm gonna have to really edit it, because I do not want this long. Make sure y'all check me out. Bye, guys. Bye.